Good Friday afternoon, boys and girls. Coming to you from the Northwest Missouri Hill Country. And it's about 1:30 on Friday afternoon, December 4th or 5th. I don't know what the hell day it is. But I do know this, it's pushing 40 degrees, finally. We've had snow on the ground for a week as of today. And we had about 5 inches roughly. Had an inch of ice, and then we got about 4 inches, 4.5 inches of snow. And a lot of good moisture to get put in the ground. But it's been just cold, just flat cold. We were down around 4 degrees and 7 degrees, and highs only in the teens and 20s. And I just really haven't felt like getting out. So I may be one video a week here for a while. We'll kind of see how it goes. Just kind of playing it by ear. Huh. There's some big cat tracks. We've had a bobcat up here by the house. I'll be dipped. Yes, indeed, we have. Interesting. Had some deer up here in the backyard the other night. I haven't been doing any shooting. Still got a neighbor across the road who is deer hunting with a bow over there, so not gonna disturb him. Give him a few more days. But we can finally see the grass again. It's at least melted off a little bit. Looks like our bob kitty came down, looks like came from across the road and went down by the pond, I would say. You can see, went down here, probably down there by the pond chasing our dang rabbits. Want to do some rabbit hunting. That's probably what I'll do this weekend. I think the neighbor across the road might be done deer hunting. But if not, I'll wait another couple of days. But it's a little windy, but at least, hey, it's 38 degrees. Remnants of the snow. The old Ford 2N did a good job on the driveway. Had no problems. Other than that, I haven't done much. Carport is still just basically framed up. Just need to lay on the strapping for the tin to go on, and then put the tin on. Not a big deal. Like to get it done by spring, but it is what it is. I am going to be doing some trapping videos coming up soon. We've got to get rid of the coyotes and the bobcats. I think they're really putting a dent in our rabbit population. Haven't seen any rabbits up here in the yard. So I think we're gonna alleviate the issue of the predators. So stay tuned for that. We'll put the old trap to use. Maybe a couple of them. But last videos I got on my cameras, several bobcats down here by the pond. Coyotes down by the pond. And over there by the combine. And over there in the corner. And the deer hut used to be sitting right over there. It's gone. The 60-mile-an-hour winds blew it away. It is somewhere that way. I think in a different county. That's my best guess. I thought it was in a tree line over there, but I don't think it is. But while I got you guys on here, I'm going to go reset this heater, get it ready for the cool air tonight. 48 degrees. We'll set this to 00, which indicates 24 hours. So, must be at least 48 degrees in here because it's not kicking on. Cool. But, Regina's Plot. Be sure to subscribe to her channel, Regina's Plot. She's got her stuff she's wintering over in here. And it doesn't need to be warm. It just, we don't want it to freeze hard. She's doing some testing on some new, what are these? Hydrangea. No, I don't know what they are. They're pretty though. I don't know. You'd have to look at her channel, Regina's Plot, to see what they are. But they're supposed to be hardy. And she had 2 of them that she left out last winter, and they survived. So she seeded all these up this year. And we're going to winter them over in here. And just kind of be on the safe side since it's their first winter. Want to make sure that they all survive. So she comes in and she waters them about every week and a half, 2 weeks, a little bit. And we keep it about 42, 45 degrees in here is what it stays. But she's going to be selling those next year. Then have a bunch, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 or 15 of those. So that'll be interesting. And she loves them, and I like them too. I can't remember what the hell they are, though. That's what sucks. Old age, man. Have to lock this combination lock here on the door. High security. But, yeah, like I say, not much happening. Just kind of taking it easy. The old peach trees are already starting to bud up for the winter. How about that? That's awesome. That one is anyway. Is this one? Yep. Looks like the top of this one has died, maybe. This one, I don't believe this peach tree is going to survive. It, right through here, the old boy that used to own this place, I think this is where he dumped all his antifreeze and chemicals. So I don't know if it's going to grow anything or not. Kind of sucks, but if not, we'll have 2 peach trees. We stocked up on potting soil. Tractor Supply had it on sale. Dirt cheap. Like $2 a bag. Not bad. Normally it's like 6, 7. So, plenty of that. Like I say, the old 2N, she did good. The old tires are weather checked pretty bad. They're old, but hey, you know what? It works. Might do a video on this next time I blade snow. They're talking maybe Sunday might have some more snow. But it'd be nice to get all this snow gone before we get more. And like I say, the carport still there. Winter, you gotta love it. I actually enjoy winter a lot. But if you look way off in the distance, we can actually see those hills way off up there are about 18 miles north of us. There's a little town up there, and we can see some of the lights. Not many, but a couple lights. But the camera doesn't do it justice. It's beautiful out across there. But that's our only long distance view. Just for the fact, you know, we're on a hill, but we're surrounded by trees. And then over this way, a lot of trees, and we're in one of the highest parts of our county. So we're up pretty high. And then we've got a river valley that runs to the north of us, and then also comes around to the south of us. But it's pretty neat landscape up here. A lot of really, really deep valleys. You know, where it, like just on our property over there, we've got a draw over there that's about 80 to, it may be 100-foot drop in elevation. And then the neighbor, he's also got one that's probably that as well, maybe a little deeper. One of the main hollows that comes down from over this direction. But pretty unique landscape up here. Not a lot of rocks. Do have sand, clay, and just good farm dirt, you know, good black soil. But a friend of ours is supposed to be logging the rest of the neighbors here sometime, probably in a week or two. And I may have him log some of our big trees out too. Not many, maybe 6 or 8. Get them out of here before they die. It needs to be thinned out over there anyway. Got a couple walnut trees, probably 4 oak trees, maybe about 5 or 6 hickories, maybe 2 or 3 big locusts. And he also has a sawmill. I may have him cut some of the ash trees down that have been dead for a couple of years and saw those up. May just have him do that and use those to finish the manure spreader up. Just do it in ash. But haven't decided on that yet. Septic tank still working. If y'all seen the videos on this, finally getting some pretty good settling. You can see here that settled down about 1 foot. Got about 1.5 foot hole there. Nice settlement over there, settlement over there. You know, 10-12 inches. So I'll be able to backfill some of that again with some of the dirt pile, a shooting mound. But the shooting mound's going to stay. Works out good. Works out great for sighting in rifles, pistols, so on. But I did notice I haven't got our worms in yet. We doing worm castings, raising night crawlers. Yikes, I hope I haven't frozen. They're pretty resilient, but yeah, I probably ought to drag them in this weekend. But it's warm enough now, they'll be okay. Hopefully they survive the cold. But like I say, you know, it's 38 degrees now. Warmest it's been for week and 4 or 5 days, something like that. And it doesn't help having the snow cover, but now we're starting to see some bare ground, so that helps. Won't be quite as cold. But more snow on the way Sunday, they say, a little bit. But I'll take that with a grain of salt. We'll see. But I think that's going to do it. Just kind of an update. Like I say, I might only do 1 video a week here for a little bit until I kind of get some other things going different directions for a while. Definitely want to do some rabbit hunting. Take you guys along for that. Maybe sit down for a squirrel hunt down here by the combine. A lot of squirrels down there. But like I say, no sign of the rabbits here recently. So I don't know. Alrighty, boys and girls. Y'all be safe. Stay warm. And Want to say hello to the new subscribers. Appreciate it. And be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Get your buddies on here. I'll do more shooting videos here for too long. Those seem to be the ones that you guys like the most, and I like doing them. I do enjoy my shooting. But alrighty, everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye bye.